Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Moon Hunters once again. The forests have been set ablaze by the Sun Cult again. And now I'm gonna probably have to kill their king, Marduk, again. Except this time I ain't Dingleflorp. This time, ooh, I got a little bird friend. Come, bird friend. Bird friend, you gonna follow me? Monkey! Okay, bird friend is following me. Good. Let's not step into the burning trees. Except I'm pretty sure I've established that just walking through fire doesn't really hurt you in this game unless it's made by an enemy. Enemy-made fire is deadly, but naturally occurring fire, not so much. And leaves! Y'all getting... Oh, those are vines, not leaves. I'm dumb. Ow! This stupid shield-faced thing. Oh, it doesn't get up if I'm too far away, and it doesn't go protecting itself either. What's this thing? I don't know what that thing is, and I sure don't like it in my forests. And I'm trapped. Great. Time for more leaf death for the people who I don't like. I do not approve of your being here. And weird-ass flesh beast. Great. It will never reach me. No, it doesn't need to reach me. It can chuck boulders. That's what I gotta watch out for. There we go. No more boulders, no more flesh beast, no more sun cultist coming to get my nuggets. Those nuggets belong to me and nobody else. Cannot be having that happening. So... Hey, I found the end. Yeah, that was quick. But was there something else here? Did the map say there was something else to be found here, like a merchant or something? I wasn't paying all that much attention and I don't remember. Hello? Don't seem to be anything here. And there seems to be another animal I can talk to. But I don't speak animal. Maybe if I am an animal. Nope. That just stops me from talking to it entirely. The cat slowly licks its paw, ash clinging to its fur. Oh. And that's all there was here. Great. And next is the last day where I gotta go and fight what's-his-face. Might actually be a different boss than King Marduk. Perhaps. Yeah, I'll camp for the night. There's nothing else to do here. I already slaughtered everything that stood in my way. 17 kills, and I'm rowdy. After the Sun Cult burned down the forests, Kringloof knew only finding the moon could heal his soul. Didn't it say that for the last place I went through? It's already the third night. Marduk will strike with the dawn. The dawn of the fourth day approaches. I don't know what armies Marduk prepares, but I will face them alone if I must. And you're just playing that song again, and Gilgamesh has nothing else to say. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and make some honey meat. That will get me good and ready for the battle that awaits me. Some good old-fashioned balsamic lamb, strength and blood pumping. Where should I fight the so-called King Marduk? Where should I fight him on this, the dawn of the final day? The Mangroves, the MF Gorge, the Forsaken Stark Lands. That sounds as good a place as any to be battling this king guy. The alleged king named Marduk. And what is this thing? Oh, that's a guy. Sorry, Icarus Zafira. Kringloof, I have found the children's song that may help you in your fight against the Sun Cult if you can solve the riddle. And you've got an owl face. that normal? When the chakrams fly, then cheer in your pose. Be bold, not sly, to defeat all your foes. Thanks, I'll see what I can make of that. Alright then. And a merchant. Let's get the moonlight out of those opals, shall we? Yep. Wolf form lasts longer, aerodynamics, poison ivy, lion form! If only I had the monies for those, which I don't. And this is the only thing I can afford that I'm probably not gonna use because from experiences earlier, being all wolfy made things more difficult when I was trying to fight people, and I ended up getting hurt a lot. Well, here we go. King Marduk. At last, Kringloof, my final adversary, I had feared you would vanish into the darkness like your beloved demon. Instead, your annihilation will be sung in our hero's ballad in the golden age to come. Yep. Is this the exact same fight as it was before? Yep, certainly looks like it. And it ain't gonna take long at all if I can just sit here spamming all these leaves. And you fucking trap me with your rocks. Don't you go slashing at my bird friend. None of your rocks. None of them. Now you just eat all these leaves. And now your legs and your head gonna fucking kick your ass, and you ain't even gonna land a single hit on me. Now then, get rid of your fucking minions. We don't need them here. And it wasn't even King Marduk that hit, it was his fucking minion. You ain't hitting me, Marduk, you big ugly stupid. You are pathetic. A pathetic waste of a man. No, Asher, why did you fail me? Did I not destroy the demon as you desired? Asher sounds like it would be the name of a demon.
Go into the ever-burning glass.
Yep, just like last time.
Without Marduk's leadership, the sun cult dissolved.
Yep.
Betrayers were cast into the wilderness to perish.
Well, that's done.
Still, the moon did not return.
And all the tribes died out.
The pale dancer's wings blew colder, and her owls flew no more. The great mother's harvest grew weak, and her wolves howled in every season.
Yep, just like the last time.
Faded into dust, her songs of knowledge unsung. The Queen of Heaven no longer guided our laws and judgments.
Yep. I still failed to bring back the moon.
Flying we know not where.
If I could bring back the moon, then maybe something else would happen.
Honor what remains of her memory with a great feast, and tell the stories of the heroes that fought for her, and now live among the stars.
One such hero being the mighty Kringloof. What exactly is Kringloof gonna be called? Dinkleflorp was the ox, Kringloof the all-seeing eye. Once upon a time, Kringloof was blamed for a Dustfolk village's decade of bad luck, said to stem from a cursed keep bird. Well, that's a load of bullshit. Nothing wrong with that bird. Kringloof honored the wind spirits of the mountains with lavish offerings. The legend of Kringloof concludes with him smashing a sun cult sculpture with his bare hands, reducing it to rubble with his raw strength. And yet I failed to wrestle a guy named Gilgamesh. Many hours of meditation brought his spirit peace, even in difficult times. The patience of Kringloof was as wide and peaceful as a lowland river. None spoke truer words than Kringloof, they say, that he prayed for insight, and in return the Silver Sister granted him immortal understanding of the past, present, and future, looking between and through time, all through his mortal form. Although his mortal form perished long ago, still you may see Kringloof winking at you in the southwestern night sky. And then there's that. New constellation, yes, Song Weaver. And New constellation, the One Voice Village. You can now start from the One Voice hometown. Neat! I am unlocking more and more things. Like this thing, the artist, I can now play as the Snow Dancer. Ooh. And what's this one? The Snowlands. Further future adventures will include Snowlands. Yep. And oh, there you are. The holy river Ufratu, nourished by the blood of Isar from the mountains to the sea. Yes, I remember now. If you can remember more legends, perhaps we can undo this damage. I will store them and nurture them as best I can in this temple outside time. Well, there we go with that done. So, I guess it's time for another one. I still have time left before I can end this episode. So let's start with the next guy. I could be a song weaver or a snow dancer. And it seems there's one more locked guy who looks like that sun cultist. Now, I think I'll be a snow dancer. That sounds neat. And you need a name? Ruplupia. Yeah. Ruplupia the snow dancer. Let's get dancing in that snow. One voice, nearly forgotten tribe in the Snowlands that worships the idea of the goddess in song and dance. Sounds like the kind of place Ruplupia would come from. Celestin, nomadic tribe that follows the holy Ufratu River annually from source to mouth and back again. Yeah, let's go with the one voice.
We remember something new.
Yeah, this again. Something new, each telling blar, blar, blar. And it's time for a new hero to rise. Ruplupia says, "Boo, it's freezing out here. We need to find a safe place to camp if we're gonna make it to the village." Yeah. My bird is here. Okay. Those attacks are slow and hard to get the hang of. What's that do? Oh, I can freeze people. And I can skate! Neat! Leaving behind a trail of ice that probably gives enemies ice physics, making things harder for them. But I don't care for these slow attacks. I freeze you now, you stupid snow monkeys! Booyah! Little snow monkeys! Well, this definitely calls for better strategy. Shamesh. My mother paid you, and you will pray with me. I won't listen to a single bit of your tutoring until our prayers are finished. Look, it's Ruplupia returning home for the feast. I'm sure this can be settled easily. Fine, look, Ruplupia. Dobrinya here won't do as I say, even though I'm paying her. Shouldn't a tutor show respect for authority? Respect isn't the issue here. I'm paid to be his tutor, not his priestess. What is more important? Order or autonomy? I'm not sure which one I should go with here. I think, is autonomy the one that says that the tutor's right because that's the one I'm going with? Yeah. The Queen of Heaven granted us each the ability to think for ourselves. This is the exact kind of chaos the Book of Truth will not permit. I will find my true brethren in the warm lands. Dobrina, I order you not to follow me. The boy runs off into the night. Good riddance. Should we continue on to the village together then? I got pride and faith. That's great. Birds! Ow! Birds hurt! That's not good. Take that, you birdie bastard. Take him. I missed. Shit. Cannot go missing with that. And my thing was stopped by the fucking wall. Take that, you bastard. There we go. Now, let's just go ahead and camp it up for the night. Get camp, outskirts are clear. The outskirts never have anything going on. Push over. That fateful summer, Ruplutia just barely arrived home in time for the first moon feast. Yep. It seems safe here. Let's set up camp. Now, go ahead and rest. Got to be well rested for the coming of the feast. Ruplutia rests recovering from the journey. Charm and endurance, yep. To make the pale dancer proud to return, I must practice harder than ever before. After a few hours, Ruplutia's muscles are hot and sore, but her magic has created perfect ice. I can now cook with ice! Didn't realize that ice was a cooking ingredient. Now, the first of the moon feast. What am I going to find here? People in their homes. The women discuss what should be done about Shamash and his fixation on the evil sun. Don't really think the sun's evil. It's just a big ball of burning gas in space. Climb and climb till you reach the heights of Dingleflorp. Now, I can freeze enemies for longer, deal more damage with split ice when fully charged, shower of shards, and posing grace push back enemies using snow dance. I think this sounds better than freezing for longer. Now, what are you doing out here on this narrow bridge? The villager continues praying in a whisper. The sound echoes up through the well, stirring the chimes. Neat. Now, who are you? Koschy the Deathless. Prince Shamash ran after the Sun Cult, and Lordly Suen follows. Well, perhaps we'll have some peace and quiet while they're gone. Well, not sure what to think about that. So, where's the Seeker I'm supposed to talk to move on with the game? And Ningal, the voice consort. And thus you can see, students, that with careful calculation, the probability of just about anything can be determined. Ruplutia, please tell us, which difficult unsolved equation would you develop if you could? Beauty or instinct? Let's go with beauty. Yes, indeed, I have yet to see the equation that tells me whether the moon's reflection is more beautiful on water or on ice. For example, any questions, students? Okay, students have no questions. Who are you? A villager, the one voice, if I could just read. The one voice are the best tribe because we don't have the hot sun to distract us and make us lazy like those Warmlanders. That sounds almost sort of racist. Sadko practices his singing. His voice is powerful, but something is lacking. What exactly is lacking about that voice? Something's wrong here. There's too much sadness and strife. I must practice out in the wilderness. That sounds like a terrible idea. When people go singing out in the wilderness, bad things usually happen. Villager, my grandmother told me stories of Lesu the pirate. Nobody else remembers him or listens to my stories. Yeah, I'll listen. Long ago, from an icy island called Suomi, Lesu the pirate sailed forth. They say wherever his boat went, steam rose from the waters. Soon he will be forgotten, but I suppose that's what thieves deserve. Well, all right. And now I'm patient. Siduri the alewife. If Prince Shamash won't listen to Dubrina, well, it's his own loss. When she speaks, it's worth listening. Yep, so it would seem. And I don't be finding the person I need to talk to. Yeah, there's you again. With Suen gone, everyone comes to me with their little problems and complaints. Can we start the feast already, please? Yes, we can do that. Praise the Queen, everyone, let's start. Yeah, feast time!
To feast and watch the moon rise.
And yep, it's the same cutscene again, only in a different location. and the moon didn't rise. How surprising.
Panic spread across the village.
Yep. No difference there. My failure is reflected in the cosmos, or perhaps it is the failure of all of us, but I must begin with myself. I allowed Shamash to walk in this evil path and caused the moon's destruction. But the village needs a leader. What should I do to make it right? You should lead this village. I don't need people joining me and getting themselves killed on my behalf. The tribe needs a leader and you are appointed. Keep our people safe. Your wisdom chafes. Go on then. Do what I cannot. Destroy or dissuade the sun cult. Bring back the Queen of Heaven. Intellect and reputation for wisdom. Yay! I am smart now. Now, time to leave. Yeah. Tyrant's End. That sounds interesting. Perhaps we will explore that in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.